No kids.
Why not?
I don't know if that will make you happy.
Wait, no.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Unemployed Opinions podcast. You guys know it. Show of the week, takes of the month. We're back at it again.
Takes of the year.
Let's get straight into it.
Straight into it.
Yes, sir.
Actually, yeah, no. Straight into it. Straight up.
Mhm.
Unemployed opinion of the week.
Right
Right from jump.
Yep. We're
Right
mixing
from
it up. Mixing it up this
Right
week.
from jump. Yeah. Being broke is expensive.
Oh, it has to.
Being broke is expensive. You've been privy to my purchases over the last 48 hours. And well, not free advertising. Vaseline.
Crazy.
Now put away the Vaseline. But being broke is hella expensive, man. Because as much as I learned from the great Mpopops that that in brokenity there lies creativity. That's a hood proverb right there. That's a hood proverb right there. But sometimes creativity is not enough. Sometimes you just need money. Sometimes you just need money, and you can't. With the kinds of things that I am dealing with on a day-to-day basis, I need internet connectivity. I can't be buying airtime for data all the time, so I had to I need the money. Now, maybe you can interject or I can be creative in ways of making that money. Nah. Nah. I've tried that. It didn't end so well. Tried it a few times. Yeah. So as you know, right? I used to be in sales, right? Sales, car sales. I used to be in that, which is long going dealership to dealership, trying to get them to agree to work with you, get their business cards, and then hit up Facebook Marketplace, post their cars there, Instagram, wherever you can, socials, try to get customers. It's hella long, and you gotta be willing to reach out to like hundreds of people a day and everything. And I wasn't made for that. My personality does not suit that environment at all. So, when my homeboy and I decided one time, what we decided to do was, can we even say this? We was gonna push grass. I invested in it. I was like, I should really question him sometimes because I follow his lead too blindly at times.
So his idea.
Yeah, it was his idea. He was like, let's. How about we sell some grass, man? I was like, you know what? Yeah. Things went wrong from jump. Our order, we didn't receive it. When we didn't receive it, it was hard to push it out because we couldn't find a customer base because we're not established like that. We realized that Zaza industry, if you're an independent seller, then it's actually difficult to get customers. Unless you have like a proper dispensary, getting customers is gonna be long. We were just like, you know what? It's a sign from Allah. Stop your nonsense.
Yeah.
Stop your nonsense. Get your act together. Get your act together. So yeah, being broke is hella expensive, man. Cause I be looking at things and I'm like, the way I have to structure my bank account to be able to afford something that I wanna be. I wanna be able to afford it, but I can't afford it just yet. So I gotta get the checkings. I gotta transfer the savings to the checkings, and then how did Kevin Hart say savings in the check is gonna take 3 to 5 business days. I'm not sure if it's gonna go through. Type B. So yeah, that for me is like it's also not about the money. When I say being broke is expensive, I think it's also about the mindset.
Okay.
Having a broke mindset is expensive in the long run because I'm not sure how to articulate it, but
just being cheap in general eventually like catches up to you. Like
Being
after, yeah.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly like these. um,
How long you had those? How long you had those?
a year and a bit now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much are they?
Timu. So I was testing out Timu to see what all the fuss is about. You know, some people saying it's a scam, some people not. And I got these for free actually.
Mm.
0 rand.
Great deal though.
Great deal.
Great deal. Great deal
No,
though.
free 99. Free
Great deal.
99. Great deal. Awesome deal. But when I'm listening on my phone in an enclosed space, they work fine. When I go outside and I'm walking and I have them on and there's traffic shooting by me, somehow that traffic interrupts my signal as I'm walking. So yeah. What wind is blowing,
Mhm.
one of them just be like, you know what? I'm gonna let you hear the wind. You know, one of them just like, I'm gonna take a break right now, and then just one is playing, and I'm like, okay, fine. It's even worse when I connect to my laptop and I'm working in like the library and I'm just trying to listen to. I'm watching an instructional video, and I'm there. I'm like this. Told you this before. I'm like this, trying to focus, and then as soon as I have to look to the side, as soon as I have to look to the side, it's like those wired earphones. Those wired earphones. After
Mm.
first day, cool. Second day, maybe a week. They might give you a week of them working just fine. Maybe two if you're really lucky. But after a while, you're gonna start having to do the shandes, and then
Mm-hmm.
it's a whole thing. It's the same with these, especially when I'm, excuse me, especially when I'm connected to my laptop. Uh, oh,
Wow.
I did not mean for that to happen. It'll come back.
Difficult.
Yeah, technical difficulty. It's gonna take a minute.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Are you gonna keep this in?
Yep.
Okay. You're gonna.
Is this not the lock screen?
Yeah?
Is this not the lock screen?
Who?
Is this not the lock screen, Danj?
It is. I was just waiting for
Oh, I was like, are you staring
it to. Because I had already pressed the thing. I was just waiting.
Okay. Oh yeah, we keep that in. We keep that in.
Why?
Just because it was a nice little, what was it that he challenged? Moment.
Why does this sound like a disability? Like, this sounds like a disability. Like you're calling me this. No. Yeah, man. That's brokenity. Yeah, is expensive. Case in point, right here. Case in point.
How many headphones have I went through since being here? I think these might be my fifth, sixth, because I've had Volcano headphones,
Two of them.
the regular ones. Remember, yeah, the black. I used to have the black ones, then I used to have the white ones, then I got the black ones. Then I think that's when I switched to
Pods.
yeah.
Earpods, and then the Volcano ones too. Didn't you like drop the box and then something happened?
Yeah, with these ones, it was one of those ones where I used to drop them so frequently because I used to dance a lot while in my room. So yeah,
Let it.
just yeah, and then they'll just drop and
I-
figure out. And then eventually they just couldn't handle it anymore. Do you genuinely believe if I didn't drop them, they would have lasted longer?
Yeah, I mean, never mind.
think
never mind,
yeah,
never mind.
it's not actually my fifth in 2.5 years. That's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy.
That is
I just
a
have bad
lot of
luck with
money spent.
headphones, like proper headphones. I
Mhm.
just have bad luck with them.
What happens?
Yeah, they always just break. Remember, I had
Yeah.
remember I had another pair. Uh, like these didn't come alone. They came with
You have to,
headphones from
yeah.
Teamwear. Manda, when I say all I did was not use those things and they stopped working completely. All I did was just stop using them and then they
Shop
just
like a
decided
billionaire. Shop like a billionaire.
all I did was decide not to use them. And these things just decided, you know what? Screw that guy.
Yeah.
You know? If he's not gonna use me, then I'll make sure I'm never usable again. I never dropped them once, nothing. Just didn't charge them. Kept them in their box. Stop. They were horrible anyways, which is why I stopped using them. But one day I was just like, you know what? Let me try these out because the volume was low. It was really low. Like, it's horrendously low, horrendously low. So if I'm watching a show, they were advertised as noise cancel. Noise was not cancelled.
Yeah.
Noise was not cancelled. So yeah, that was a scam right there.
What other things?
But
I mostly also feel it in clothes as well. I think being cheap in clothes, that one catches up. Especially if you get clothes that have like that are colored, the colored clothes, then you wash them. Then it's like after 3 or 4 cycles, they start
that
losing the
guy.
color. Yeah, they
Yeah.
start losing the color. You start seeing like the little whitewash on the shoulders and stuff like that. And I'm just like, damn.
Me
I
bomba
understand.
clat.
I understand now why people spend money on stuff.
Yeah, but
I
then
understand.
clothes are expensive. Okay, you see that. This is
Even
that broken
yeah. Yep.
Exhibit
Exhibit A.
A. Yeah.
Exhibit
Prime
A.
example. Prime example.
Right there.
Prime example.
Being cheap, man. But that's just the experience of being unemployed, I guess.
What? Hey, man. Look at this man. Look at this man. What you trying to do, man? What you trying to do? Leave me be, man. Leave me be.
Touches. Yeah, touches on that. Damn.
Hey, Mara, like having adult money is
Yeah.
fun. Having adult money is fun. Like, look at just last month. What happened?
Yeah.
We went to see. We agreed when we were going to theaters. We're going to see Superman, and that's it. No, not even Superman. We agreed on Fantastic 4. That's what we watched first. We agreed on Fantastic 4, and we're like, okay, Fantastic 4, cool. As soon as that movie ended, and we were about to make our way out of the theater, we were like, genuinely, if I had to cover you as well, I would have like, nah, let's charge it.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, it's gonna be a long month otherwise. And then Ethan was like, nah, I'll pay for it. I was like,
yeah, let's
run
go.
it. Run it. I'm like, yeah.
So run back around.
But what I shouldn't have done though, I should have done what you guys did with the snacks. I shouldn't have. I don't know why I bought a Superman deal again. You know that large popcorn, large drink, large what?
Kryptonite.
The crypt.
Yeah.
Was it kryptonite?
Yeah, it was something kryptonite. I was like,
Yeah,
okay.
but whatever that snack deal was, I shouldn't have, because I bought that same deal twice for back-to-back movies. I do not regret it. The only regret I had was with the circumstance of later that night.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that I was like, I shot myself in the foot right there. Shot myself in the foot. But then, yeah, these things happen. These things happen.
Yeah.
These things do happen.
Manchester United again.
No.
Fucking us.
No.
That's deep.
I wanted to talk about something else. I
Yeah.
wanted to talk about something else.
The fact that we would even miss a penalty though is the thing that hurts.
Bruno said the referee bumped me and didn't apologize.
And that's why I missed the penalty. Essentially, that was essentially what you were saying.
I mean, like, I understand all like the psychology behind taking a pin. I understand like the mental gymnastics you perform with yourself in trying to get yourself ready for that moment. Because in that moment, the goalkeeper seems big, and there's not enough. There's almost like not enough space for you to score, even though the goalpost is like 7 by something, 7 by 3. I don't know what it is, but the goalpost is huge. But then in that moment, especially when there's like I don't know what it's like taking a penalty in front of 60,000 fans.
That was scary though. That was
You
scary.
get me? Like, so I'm not gonna overly like criticize or put him under scrutiny because the ref bumped him and didn't apologize, because maybe that messed with his psyche a bit when he was, because you gotta prepare yourself mentally. It's not just you kicking a ball; it's an important kick. So when he says the ref bumped me and he didn't apologize, which I understand, you want your apology, but like, how fair to
Like lock
how fair,
in.
lock in, dog, lock in, bro. Lock in, bro. Like, I watched the highlights, bro, because we missed the first half. But I watched the highlights. My man's skied it, bro. Oh, was kicking it. He was kicking it beyond, but like, oh my god, oh my days, oh my days, oh my days.
Against Fulham too,
Yeah.
which is insane.
We have a game again today. In the at the time of this recording, we have a game against. I don't know what it is, but it's a small team. Grimsby, something like that. For the Carabao Cup, it's the League Cup. We're in round two of the. So not in round one. Usually we're in round one, but we're in round two because we didn't qualify for any European football because we finished 15th. And we have 1 point from 2 games this season so far. And we might also be losing Kobe Manu. This is not. Ah,
That keeps getting worse.
ah.
We were supposed to have a good start to the season. We were supposed to have a good start to the season, but then
Now, like, if we had played on Sunday like we did against Arsenal, it would have been a good like game. We could have scored, and apparently for the first 10-15 minutes, that's what we were doing. That's how we were playing. And then from there, Fulham just sort of like grew into the game, and then we stopped dictating things. And Cunha missed a chance, and it was a whole. Yeah, Manchester United today.
stop being a fan of that cheat though. For real. Question though. Would you rather be an athlete, right? But then you lose practically your whole private life, everything.
Entirely. Like, my life is like I got a reality show or some type.
Not like a reality show, but like you are famous. You're like celebrity, you're like global,
So like I can't walk
right?
outside by
Yeah,
myself.
yeah. Essentially, you can't even be outside. As soon as you go outside,
So when somebody sees me, they're
yeah,
like, "Can I
it's
have?
like,
Can I get a picture?"
can I get a picture? It's always paparazzi here, there. Da, 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 da. But you have bank though. You have bank.
Okay.
Just mountains of money, like Cristiano Ronaldo type of money, like
You know what?
step into Saudi, here's some free money. Apparently, I don't know if it's true, but it comes out when he went to Saudi, they gave him like 20 more for winning the fight against Jiggers. I was like,
Comes out.
yeah, they gave him like 20 mil just for winning the fight. I'm like,
I mean, he's Muslim, so
yeah,
I mean, we take care of our own.
it's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, rather be that or just an everyday person, right? But salary is like everything that you need to pay for, you can pay for, but then right after that, no money. So you can pay for like the house, the car, the contracts, groceries, everything. But once everything's paid off, that's it. It's
So
shy.
I can afford to pay for everything that I need to pay for.
Yeah.
So I need to pay for my mansion.
I know, man.
I need to pay for my Lamborghini. You know what I'm saying? My Lamborghini, I need to pay for that. I need to pay for my Bugatti. What color is yours? I don't know. I need
Wow. No.
I need to fly out to Japan every once in a while. I need to, Hey, you didn't define the scope of what it is
No,
I can't
no, no,
afford.
no. You're staying right there. No, not even suburbs, even. Just because of that behavior, I'm putting you down right back into the luxury. We're gonna cap you right off into the luxury there. Paying the house, you paying the car, paying the phones.
Wi-Fi?
Don't even know if you have Wi-Fi,
Ah,
but if you have it,
I can afford it. At least give me 20 megabits per second upload and download.
okay, you got that.
Okay, cool.
Petrol, groceries, no kids.
Why not?
I don't know if that will make you happy.
Wait, what do you mean? You feel like it would make me happy?
saying.
So the whole point of the other situation is just to make me miserable.
Both of them have to be miserable.
It's just what type of misery am I willing to deal with?
Because I feel like if you got kids, now you can tolerate,
No, you know, it's one thing to be miserable,
Mhm.
but it's another thing to be miserable and broke.
Yes. So,
Ronaldo, man.
it's
Look at
crazy.
Ronaldo. He's Ronaldo. If I'm Ronaldo famous and Ronaldo's also Ronaldo famous and Ronaldo is still happy in his life, then I can be happy too. Because at the end of the day, money might not be able to buy happiness, but it can buy peace. It can buy peace. Obviously, it depends on the context of the peace. It's not like if there's two warring nations, I just pay them off.
Not that, but still.
Hey, I learned that from the most legit internet guru out there, Imam Gatsi. Okay, I couldn't. Okay, nah. Yeah, no. When I say peace, I mean like I can at least buy a yard where without disclosing its location. So there might be a yard where okay, the media knows okay, this is where this nigga definitely lives, but I can buy a yard somewhere else where they couldn't know that I live there. Like okay, I can't say it on the pod. But I have a friend who knows a football player plays for Pirates. I think we've mentioned him before, but like we all grew up in the same vicinity together in the hood, and he has something similar set up where the very private life he keeps it in one area, and then he himself when he has to go play games and train and do all those things, he stays closer to like where Orlando Pirates does their training. Like I think is it they still do Soweto Stadium. I forgot which one it is, but yeah, he has that situation. So his family life is private. Media doesn't know where it is. They don't know the situation with him and his family. Nothing. They don't know that. They just know he plays ball and maybe Saudi's interested in him right now at the moment. Yeah. So yeah. So I know like the situation, but I can't just it wouldn't be right for me to speak on it right now. But in terms of that privacy, I feel like if I can get Ronaldo famous, then and Ronaldo money, more importantly. Did you see Georgina's ring?
So the pictures.
Him
So the
who-
pictures, like right there.
My boy.
That first part of the finger.
And that's an engagement ring, not even a.
So
That's an engagement ring, bro. What? How many carats you think that is?
no clue.
Are that
I
in
just,
24 carats?
I just know that
That's what I know.
she's she's fine where she's at.
Bro. And did you
She's
did you
just
see
fine.
the agreement?
Yeah, yeah. It was, what is it like if they ever separate or something like that? She gets like, is it 100 and something K, or is it like a million a month
I don't
type thing?
I don't know what it is, but I know all it amounts is 10 mil. 10 mil.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Mr. Ronaldo, sir. Uh, I'm not like them LeBron fans, so I'm not gonna say nothing weird. But if you ever see this, Mr. Avero, in fact, adopt me.
Then he's gonna tell you, yeah, the mentality is the most difficult. He's gonna tell you that you're gonna wake up, you're gonna get woken up every day at 4 a.m.
No, you know what would irk me if I in this situation, let's say somehow somewhere I got lost in the grapevine and found myself being adopted by Cristiano Ronaldo. What would irk me is Ronaldo Jr. being 14 years old and 6 months. I'm short. I'm short. Ronaldo Jr. is 14, 15 right now.
Yeah.
Nana say
Pleasure you adopted.
that's my You get me. You get me. So I couldn't because
Crazy.
if roles were reversed, trust I'm not respecting you. Like if we're brothers and you're older than me and I'm 6'6" and you're like
Yeah.
let's be generous and you're like 6'1" and I'm 6'6".
That's it. The whole dynamic ruined.
Yeah, bro.
Ruined.
Yeah, nah.
I can just imagine, even with Kevin Hart, I think his son is like also taller
Taller
than
than
him.
him.
I'm like, yeah, there's no way he respects him.
Nah,
I know. He just be walking. Nah, I refuse to believe it.
And this is Kevin Hart. So.
Yeah, I refuse to believe it. I feel like okay, maybe there is some level of respect because I mean, at the end of the day, your dad is Kevin Hart. It's like, shout out to you. You know what I'm saying? But once he started, half of the house was him at that point. Was his at that point. I was like,
Crazy.
bro,
My question is, where does he get the height?
that's just the question, isn't it? Because even between Kevin Hart and his wife, there's not even that big of a
Difference, yeah.
So you never know. Maybe.
That's crazy. Mental stuff. You know, actually, to divert us for a bit from the comedy, I wanted to bring your attention to something. You heard about the thing that's happening with apparently bunch of social media influencers were advertising this 18 to 22 thing, 18 to 22 in Russia,
Russia
that
type
program,
thing,
that type
yeah.
thing. It was really horrendous what happened to those females, you know.
The thing that's disappointing more is I think at this point I've seen maybe two or three, maybe four responses from the influencers after they received all the backlash. Every single one of them apologies are just 0 out of 10. Like just one by one. All of them I think it was like Sasha, his apology, trash. Then there was this live stream video that he did with some other influencer and they were talking about trash. Then there's what's this girl? See, I think
Sima, something like that.
yeah, she put like Instagram post. It was worded and everything. The English on there. Did you see that thing?
Tabi Singh. That's Tabi Singh's apology.
The one that was written in like this
That looked
English
like
that
it,
nobody wanted to read.
the one that was worded as if it was a thesis or something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Tabi Singh, let me tell you a story about Tabi Singh. I went to high school with Tabi Singh.
You lie.
Swear.
You lie.
Swear.
You lie.
Swear. I went to high school.
Have you seen then like
I went to high school with her. I was like when she around 2021, 2022, around that period when she actually started posting on TikTok and she first started trending in our school. People were talking about, oh yeah, and Tabi post, bro, crazy. I know, go do you, bro. Like nobody was like,
yeah.
uh, as far as I know, I'm not close with her or anything.
Yeah.
I don't know
yeah.
her like that. I don't know her like that. But she was in our school. I went to school with her. Yeah, and when she was gaining traction, she was getting backbone support. Not too long ago, while I was at home, my little bro likes to watch this guy. I forgot his name, but he's always just doing these things where he's driving around in his supercars. I don't know his name, man. But my little brother likes to watch his channel. I forgot his name, but on one of those videos he was watching, Tibi Singh was in it. I was like, oh, crazy. So she's in that space now.
Yeah.
Because this guy gets hundreds of thousands of views on his videos. So I'm like, alright, cool. She's doing really well for herself in the social media space because I don't follow her. I don't care that much. So now, for that to be the last time I even hear of what Tavi Singh has done, because my little brother was watching a video that she happened to be in, and now there's this whole human trafficking thing happening, and then she posts. I saw this last night on TikTok. Dude, she posts. Somebody screenshotted the apology she made on Instagram. I read through that thing. I'm like, first thing that came to mind was, so hana rungola di essay ka English is kwase sona ne sele kae? That's 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 my question. Like, when we were writing essays in English, where was this immaculate, well thought? No, it's not even. For me, as I was reading through it, I was like, okay, this, I know what this is. This is an attempt to seem smart by using big words and mashing them up all together. Now, I won't sit here and pretend like I'm some sort of like thesaurus or anything.
Hey.
I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm some sort of thesaurus or anything. But my issue is not my issue, but as I say, I'm not gonna be here and pretend I'm a thesaurus. But I do have this ability to make out somewhat what a word would mean depending on the context it's used in. To me, that apology sounded like a whole bunch of nothing. As I was reading it, it sounded like a whole bunch of nothing.
Was a whole lot of defense in there.
Yeah, and a whole lot of defense.
A
No
whole lot of defense.
defense and deflection.
Yeah.
No accountability at all. And that's where some people get caught off, because they might see big words and think, oh, maybe she's actually taking accountability. She's not. And it's kind of disappointing. It's kind of, actually, I'm lying. It's not disappointing. I had no expectations from her. You know? I had no expectations of the type of character she was, the type of person she is. And I had zero expectations. I'm not going to be here and say, like, and badmouth or anything. But from my experience with her, like, during our time in high school,
Chaser.
so if you know that Trevor Noah joke,
Yeah.
the world goes this way,
Mm-hmm.
you be like, no, I'll find you
No,
there.
no, no. Yeah, we're just gonna.
Yeah. Think like that in that context,
Mm-hmm.
but with mental. Abo.
Hey.
So I don't want to say anything bad because I don't know what she dealt with. Because I saw one of her TikToks when she was starting out, and it was very much. You could see like there was some sort of pain in that TikTok. I don't know what the trend was at the time. I didn't have TikTok like that, but she was kind of venting out, because I know, like, in high school, because of her character and the way she was, she got a hard time for it.
Okay.
She got a hard time for it because, and it's not nice, but people would call her Fanyus.
Yeah.
Yeah, they would. And for a while, not gonna lie, I was part of that, because when you'd see her, like, her behavior was just uncouth and
Yeah. Oh wow! Wow! Oh my God! Waste.
And I didn't even use the word right. But her behavior wasn't what you would classify as normal, you know. And that's not to say she was like that all the time. It was just during certain times she would just do something sporadically. She would just have this random outburst sporadically, and because I don't know, maybe she was letting her intrusive thoughts win, or she got ADHD or what. I don't know what she's going through. Not because she's behaving that way. People in school like labeled her Khanyos, and that I think got to her, which is one of the reasons why she might have made that TikTok where she was just like expressing or like, okay, I'm hurt by what's going on in my life at school. This is how I'm treated and everything. So that's why I placed zero intention on her as a person. Expectation, I mean, zero expectation. I didn't expect anything from her, anything more, anything less, nothing. I just saw her as a human being
Yeah.
going through certain struggles. So I know she's been in a bad place in terms of mental health. I know that. I've seen it. I've seen it in school, and I've seen it. I've seen her express it through social media. I've seen that. But that's not to say that she has an excuse for what she did. I understand she didn't know. She didn't know who, like, what that was like a human trafficking ring, and they're there to build weapons for Russia. I didn't know that. Like, she didn't know that was the case. That's fine, but own up and say I didn't know that was the case. And if I had known, I
For
wouldn't
sure.
have done it.
For sure. For sure.
Say that instead of like, no, Maka, I didn't tell him to do it.
Yeah.
I didn't I didn't. What she said? She said I didn't force them to do it, and I'm like, but you did suggest, and everyone knows, if the people in that 18 to 22 range were still kind of very impressionable, and so if you have a cult following, you could have 100,000 followers, but there's gonna be that maybe 1,000 followers that are so into what you're saying, and they live by your words like it's gospel. So you have to be aware of that. You have to be aware that when you're trying to amass some sort of like following on social media, like right now we have our core fans. We haven't thought of a nickname for y'all yet, but like keep on subscribing
Yeah,
and everything.
coming.
Add people. We'll find a nickname for y'all. It might not be something like cult babies. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
You know, you know.
It might not be that buff. Needless to say, I digress. I digress. Or nevertheless. That's one of my favorite ones. Walker likes that one. Nevertheless. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, she should display more accountability for her actions, definitely. And
All of them.
yeah, one of my high school teachers complained is like, I taught one of these ones.
That's crazy.
Hey, boy. So this to me is like a reminder of like how much of a slippery scale social media can be.
Yeah.
You always have
Yeah,
to
yeah.
constantly be careful
Careful.
of what you say and what you promote. You have to do your research behind these people.
On that, you know Sasha? Yes.
Sasha.
Sasha Domnikov, light skin dude. Da, da, da. But yeah, he's also part of the thing as well, who kind of promoted this thing. Yeah.
Okay.
In his video, in response to the backlash, you know what he says? He says, "No, I have a team of 3 managers, right, and lawyers that go through these companies that approach us to like promote don't. And we checked, we sat down. I even nodded and like gave the green light. Good, let's go ahead with the whole Russian thing. Nah. Continue. This entire Russian program thing. If you just go to Google and look it up, there are articles of even last year saying no, skeptical could be a scam, the shady human trafficking or whatever. So that was like, if you have 3 managers,
What? None of them could do a Google
none
search?
of them could do a Google search. None of them can do any research. That's even worse now at this point. That's even worse, dog, because it keeps layering as well. Even one of the influences as well. Wow, I think maybe she was in Russia type thing, where like they flew her over, right, to present the whole thing to her. When she was in the room with the people presenting the program, she kind of sniffed it out. She was like,
Yeah, and she tried.
"Ah."
She tried to ask a question. They kind of dodged it.
Yeah.
That's what I
But
heard,
like, but
anyways.
like, but like, there's part where she was actually asking the type of questions that you would expect somebody to ask in the room about, like, yo, why is it only girls? Why is it 18 to
Yeah,
22? She asked all of those questions,
yeah,
and yet
yeah.
still,
You have to like
mm,
be on edge. Why only
it's
females?
so loud.
What is the initiative?
Mm.
What are you trying to get these people to do? Why 18 to 22? Why not older? You know.
It's a scary thing to think about, though. Ugly.
See, Google can save you guys.
Just Google it.
Google,
Ugh.
you know what how we like promote Google
Mm.
the what? Google, Matsiba tsohle.
Ngathi bathi, oh, hey,
Know it all. Google,
yeah.
Mr. Know It All. You know.
Being an influencer must be tough, though. I feel like at some point you're bound to kind of mess up.
Messing up is not the problem for me. It's the accountability part.
Mm.
Yeah. And I feel like there's been so many fake apologies online that even with some influencers who genuinely mean
Mm, mm,
or
mm,
like,
mm.
okay, I did this, I was wrong for this, I'm sorry, I cannot take it back. Hey, here we XYZ
Yeah,
type.
yeah.
Yeah. Then people look at that and still think,
Mm,
can we
mm,
believe
mm,
him though?
mm,
Can we
mm.
believe her though? You know. Another one who was caught. Don't want to talk about politics much, but
Mhm.
Mr. Beast.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
that one
about
controversy for him like this one. Yeah.
what about now?
He was on a stream with Aiden Ross and this other guy,
Uh-huh.
and this other guy was like, "Free Palestine."
Mm.
Mr. Beast was like, he was on
Crazy.
his phone the whole time, right?
Mm.
When he heard that, he locked in extra hard on his phone, and he was like,
Mm.
"Wait, what did you say?"
Mm.
Trying to play it off,
That's crazy.
and then later on he came out and said, the reason why I didn't respond to it in any way is because I was afraid of upsetting my sponsors and whatnot.
Mm-mm. That's crazy. Yeah.
So this is the life we live in, you know. It's the world we live in.
Influence.
And also, why is the world going to shit when it's my turn to grow up?
Yeah, because the way the internet has been rotating lately, the timing is just
Hey,
yeah,
why?
crazy.
It's
Yeah.
like it's my turn to grow up, and the world's just like, you know what? Let's spice things a bit up, you
Yeah.
know. You know, let's.
Been having too much fun lately.
Yeah. South Africa, let's
Dude. Mm.
taxis, taxis. Did you see what they did? Did you see what they're demanding?
I've been demanding now what
Eh, boy, involved. The news is taxi drivers are saying if you have a car, if you have a car,
oh
if you have
yeah.
a car and you're there driving, you should be the only one in your car.
Yep.
If you have kids, they
The
should be
kids.
using a taxi.
Mhm.
If you have a wife, they should be using a taxi. They want to be the only source of transport in
Oh
the country.
Banyaka.
If they see a bus, they flip out. If they see uh Uber, they flip out.
Yeah.
Anything, they flip. If it's not a taxi, they flip out.
Banyaka own everything.
Yeah, they want to own everything, and it's like they're like, okay, and they were interviewed on the news. One of them was interviewed on the news, a taxi owner, and they asked him, "What right do you have to force people to take your transport? Because there's nothing in the constitution that says
Mm.
that you should." And in South Africa, if people use Uber, there's certain routes where Uber is not allowed by law, so that the taxi industry can still be competitive. So Uber doesn't transport people to certain places, so you have to take a taxi or a bus or whatever it is. Uber can only operate on certain routes. That and in certain areas, in some areas it doesn't. So now just because you're experiencing a little bit more competition, you want to just charge everything and just like anyone you see more than one person in a car is like it's on site. It's on site. And now that dude is saying like no, we're saying that because they are impeding our right to be a taxi, but like no rights is being violated. He's like complaining about no, you're violating my rights, but your rights are not being violated at all. Their rights are not being violated at all. You man.
That's
Who was talking about some my rights. But then
that's crazy.
you're the one who's saying there's nothing. You're the ones performing the illegal thing by forcing people to use your. That's illegal. So it also goes to show that our government is also run by taxi people here. Yeah, so, hey man, Cupcake must do something. Must do something.
Cupcake.
Yeah.
Crazy. Yeah. South Africa
is a movie, boy. Or GTA in real life. If you remember the events of 2023, or here in Cape Town, it was a madness. It was a madness.
Yeah.
Now we'll speak on those another time.
Yeah. Will you be surprised if next week something new happened? Then it's just like
almost certainly everything new. Like there's always something new. Yeah, we like the open chats thing passed by so fast.
Yeah, we
didn't get a chance to talk about it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, just for your information, open chat is gone, but we are here. Invite your friends, invite your family.
Open chat is gone, but we've begun the conversation.
Yeah. Yeah. We have open a chat. Yeah, Amanda was stupid. Why would you say something like that? Amanda was stupid. It's bravo. It's stupid.
Right after getting a deal, even as well.
Was it right after they did?
Yeah, Angiti was the multi-choice thing.
Was it right?
It's not like
always had it.
Right? I think.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't think so. Because they just started appearing on DSTV. Okay.
Oh.
So it must have been recent.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't remember them being on TV like that.
Not gonna lie. I didn't know about Open Chat's podcast until after when this scandal broke out. I was like, oh, there's a podcast called Open Chats. I was like, and this is how I know about you. This is my first impression of you. It's not looking good, bruh. It's not looking good, bruh. Anyway, guys, again, don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, leave a comment, and also tell your friends, tell your family, tell your cousin, tell your cousin's cousin. I know you probably don't like your cousin's cousin. I have experience in that department, but tell them anyways. Tell your grandmama, tell your grandfather,
tell everybody.
Tell your baby sister, tell your baby brother, tell them all. Tell your principal, tell your teachers, tell your boss, tell your co-workers.
Tell your AI everything.
Tell your AI, tell your janitor, tell your husband, tell your wife, tell your kids.
Got a ghost in the house, let them know.
Let them know. We're right here. Cooking for y'all every chance we get. Thanks for tuning in.